The woman merely whispered 2 sentences into her future son-in-law's ear, but the next moment, the man acted as if he had lost his mind, resolutely heading toward the rooftop, and then jumped off the high-rise building in front of his fiancée. However, such an extraordinary incident was not the first to occur in the girl's life. 3 years earlier, on the day of his father's 50th birthday, the mother had also whispered a few words in his ear. Yet his father's subsequent actions left everyone speechless. He had rushed out onto the rooftop without hesitation, and his life had been cut short at the age of 50. When the daughter learned that her mother would be sentenced to 3 years in prison for incitement, she rushed to visit her, desperate for answers. Why had her father chosen to commit suicide? And what had her mother said to him? But her mother ruthlessly ended the visit, and the daughter still couldn't accept it. The once caring and considerate mother had now become so cold and heartless. In subsequent visits, the mother would intentionally or unintentionally refuse her daughter's requests. To avoid reliving the painful memories, the girl decided to leave the place with her boyfriend. 3 years passed in the blink of an eye, and the couple was about to get married. At this point, the boyfriend suggested that since his mother had been released from prison, they could invite her to their wedding. Seeing how rational and understanding her boyfriend was, the girl felt that the man before her was her lifelong support. Without him, she would never have been able to move on from the pain of the past. Thus, she followed her boyfriend's suggestion and sent an invitation to her mother. On the day of the wedding, that familiar figure appeared before her once again. However, her mother was dressed in black, clearly not there to celebrate the wedding. Upon learning of the woman's identity, the wedding host invited her to come forward and offer her best wishes to the couple. The woman replied that she had no blessings to offer, and the guests below believed she had ruined her daughter's wedding. The mother then stated that she had one final piece of advice for her future son-in-law. At that moment, the girl felt a slight unease, and then recalled the scene from 3 years ago when her father celebrated his birthday, which filled her with dread. She quickly interrupted her boyfriend to stop him from continuing. However, it was already too late. Her boyfriend, as if his soul had been drained, wandered to the edge of the rooftop and jumped off in front of the girl. The woman's actions sparked outrage, and those around her demanded an explanation. They accused her of having killed her own husband with a single word and now of having killed her future son-in-law. They asked her why she had killed them. However, the mother showed no signs of panic. "I dare say it. Do you dare to hear it?"